Hi, welcome into my studio, and I've got another quick image editing tip for artists. And lots have asked me how they make an image span over a couple of perhaps A4s. So say you want to paint something that's perhaps A3 or twice as wide as A4. They don't know how to make that wider. So I'm having a look at this. I'm usually using the Pixlr free image editor, but I just can't work out how to do it on that. So I found another editor called GIMP, and so if you go to gimp.org to download that, you'll be see this home page, and then all I did was click on this orange download link. This page then opens, and then I just clicked the orange again and it started to download, and I just installed that program. Okay, so after I went through the few installation screens, I then got the little icon to open the program. I double clicked that, opened the program, and I met with a screen such as this. So first thing I want to do is create a new page, a new file. So if I go File, New, this is going to be the print page. So what you need to actually do is know how big you want your image to be for drawing or painting, at least one side. Now if I show you a few of these boxes, I've got pixels. If I click on this, I want to set that to inches, because I know what an A4 is. It's basically 11 high by 8 wide, or if you put it into landscape, obviously it's 11 wide by 8 high. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up or create an A4 page. So height 11, width is going to be 8. Now down here in advanced options, you need to click that, and here we've got X resolution, Y resolution. That's basically a dots per inch. So I'm going to select 200 and the same there. The reason I picked 200 is that gives us a pretty good print resolution. If we start going much higher than that, you're going to need really big image files to actually do anything like A3. So anything much below 200 is going to be not sharp-ish as a printout. You know, you can play with it down to say 150. So if you was still doing like say 72, you're going to have not a very sharp image. So just basically select 200 and then click OK. So that's my page there, that's my new page, that's my A4. Now what I want to do is find an image. So rather than File, Open here, what I've actually done is just selected my Explorer. I've gone through some of my images, and I found an image of a butterfly here that I actually like the look of. So I'm just going to get that out the way, left click, hold it, and drop it on the page. Okay, so there's my butterfly. So you can see that it's much smaller than the A4. But what I actually want is for the top to bottom to equal about 11 inches, and then I'll have the width whatever that turns out to be. That's what I want to paint at. I want to get that top to bottom about 11 inches. So over here we've got a button called the Scale tool. I click on that, come over to my image, click it, and then I forget this bit here. What I actually want to do is drag it myself. Now to keep it all in the same ratio, I need to click and hold or push down the Control button on the keyboard, and then left click the mouse in the corner here, drag it to the top. I'm going to left click the bottom as well and drag that down till it fills that A4 page, or just slightly less. I let go, hit enter, scaling, and it's done it. Okay, but it's actually centered now, and I don't want it centered, and I'll show you why. If I click the Move tool and then drag that over so that it just is inside the A4 sheet we've created, and let go, that's my first printout that I'm going to want to do. So if I now go File, Print, and I'll select my printer, and then I can go Preferences, and that's when you come into your normal printer menu, you can make sure your paper is portrait, select your paper type and things like that. Just standard. Click OK, and then I would just go print. So out from my printer should come this first sheet. Then I'd come back into this program, click here just inside the print and hold the left mouse button, drag it across, bring it to this side of the page, make sure it's within the page, let go, and then once again I would click File and I'd print it again. Then you'd have obviously two sheets. You'd cut around your white edging on there and just stick them together with some tape. So then you've got your large size ready to do your image off if you wanted to trace it. Now obviously if you had an image that was even wider than this, you'd keep doing that, moving to the side and print, and it'd be the same principle if you wanted it much deeper, so top to bottom could be a lot bigger, and then you'd just be dragging your image up or down and doing the print again on the A4 sheet and just sticking them together. So sorry I couldn't work out how to do that in Pixlr. Photoshop does it a very similar way. You can do it just the same on there, but this is another free program. I wanted to give you the option to use free programs to do your printouts, and hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's of use to you. If you possibly can, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that would be a great help and you wouldn't miss any more videos. Catch you all again real soon.